on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Oh, are you serious right now? I don't want to talk. I don't want to tell you guys what this is like. I don't know if I'm going to. Good morning from a dreary old day here in Bucharest, but the weather is not going to stop us today from going out and trying some food.
The focus of today is going to be on street food, so the plan is to just roam around and find the yummiest things we possibly can. We are lucky that Bucharest has an abundance of street food options, so we will be doing some Romanian things, but in general we're going to be eating things from all over the world.
So the first place we're going to check out is this place called Luca. There's different locations in the city. There's usually lineups, but we're kind of lucking out right now.
Alright, food number one was actually very easy to come across. I think you can get them like everywhere in the city. It's essentially a pretzel, but it's called like covrigi or covrigi. I'm probably saying that totally wrong. Please excuse the mispronunciations that will, I'm sure, will be throughout the video. But you can get them in various forms. I know they come, I think you can get them like stuffed with like chocolate or Nutella. You can get poppy seeds, but we went with sesame seeds because we just love sesame seeds. And they typically come really warm and fresh, I believe. This one is definitely still a little bit warm. I'm just gonna rip a piece off and try it.
It's funny because I can actually smell it from here.
I love food like this. It's just really simple, a little bit crunchy. You can kind of taste like the charredness. It's probably done in like an oven of something, like a wood oven or something, because you can kind of see where it's, I don't want to say burnt, but a little bit. I love sesame seeds. You just put them on anything and they're delicious.
First thing I noticed is these aren't covered in salt, and I say that because where we're from in Canada, often when you get like a pretzel of the style, they're usually really salty, and I don't eat them because of that. So as Anna said, this is full of sesame seeds and it just smells really good. Let's give it a try. So fresh. It tastes so fresh. Bread is really doughy on the inside, and as Anna said, I believe it's nice and crusty. And then those sesame seeds. I mean, we're just such a sucker for sesame seeds. This kind of reminds me of what we had recently when we were in Turkey. There's something there called simit, I believe, based off memory. It's sort of similar. There's definitely some differences, but it does remind me of that. But yeah, this is a very good little snack. All right, well, that was a great little starter. It whet the appetite. I would say it's a good way to kick off the day.
It is. We're not really sure how much we're going to eat today. I think we'll just eat until we can't eat anymore.
Good plan. All right, so next up, we are at Furgoneta Street Chefs, and we got a hot dog. It's not just any hot dog. Well, they call it the Romania Hot Dog. On this sucker is a turkey sausage. There's some sauerkraut, I believe sriracha to add some spice, and I'm not sure what the yellow sauce is yet, but we'll find out, I'm sure. Looks like it's going to be a good one. Oh, wow. So that has some bite to it. The first thing I noticed is that sriracha. It is spicy, but it is good. In there with the sauerkraut, it makes for like a great little combo. I'm still not sure, I'm hoping Anna can figure this one out, what the yellow dressing is, but it seems almost like a mayo and it just smooths it out. Sausage is perfect, and the bun, look at the color of the bun. It's kind of like a yellow. It's a very interesting hot dog. I mean, we love hot dogs when we have them. We clearly don't have them nearly enough.
Look at that. Actually, I couldn't even tell the color of the bun until I got right up close to it. It's super yellow. I don't know what that's made of, but I'm just gonna go right in and try this sucker. Okay, so first off, that's way spicier than I expected it to be. I eat sriracha a lot, and I'm thinking that is maybe some spicy mustard on there. It seems extra spicy to me. The bread itself is just really light and fluffy. It has a little bit of flavor to it, but not a whole lot, so you really taste everything that's on top of it. I love that it's a turkey sausage. A lot of places we go, obviously, are beef sausages, so I'm extra appreciating the turkey, since I'm not a big meat eater. Or a big red meat eater, that is. And then just the toppings are nice and spicy, and like the sauerkraut adds a little crunch to it. I could eat one of these by myself. have today is as delicious as that was. I'm only one happy person, but while we have a little bit of time, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Anna. The guy behind the camera is named Trevor. We are the Delightful Travelers. We would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and also hit that little bell for notifications for when new videos come out.
Okay, next up on the list is a place called Cartofisserie. I think I'm saying that one right. We got some golden looking French fries, and not only did we get these delicious looking things, we got some curry ketchup and some crazy cheesy cheese, I think is what they call it. Let's give it a shot. First though, I'm just gonna try these fries on their own without sauce. Oh, so good, and they're so crispy. I might have to eat all of these on you now, but I'm gonna have to try some dip. All right, so I got some cheese on this guy. I'm very curious what this is gonna be like. Cheesy fries sound like they're right up my alley. Whoa, that is some unique cheese. It's kind of tangy. Not at all what I thought it would be. I thought it would just be like a kind of like a cheddar, almost like a tangy little cheese. It's good. Fries are really good as well. On the inside, they're nice and soft, and they're just kind of cooked perfectly. I see why it's such a popular place here. I'm gonna have to try the other curry ketchup.
There's a skewer here. I'm gonna try to use that. I feel like it's actually gonna make it more difficult, but they give it to you, so I'm gonna use it. I always love curry ketchup.
We don't have them enough.
A little bit spicy, a little bit curry, a little bit ketchupy. It's all those things combined. It's perfection.
I find the fries are like absolutely perfect, even on their own.
The fries are really good. They're like hand cut fries. They still have like the potato
Skin.
Yeah. So any of our really long-term followers will already know that we love Mexican food. It's probably our absolute favorite food on the planet. We haven't really had any, or not very much in the last couple months, so this is especially exciting. When I was doing my research, I came across this place. It's called Dumas Van, and it's like a Tex-Mex kind of place, so it's a little bit of mix of Tex-Mex and Mexican. But we ended up getting some pork tacos. They are done in corn tortillas.
Oh, did they ever look good?
Let's give this a go. It looks like it's gonna be messy. That's so good and spicy. It's actually not spicy at first, and it's like, whew, coming on now after I swallowed everything. And I think it's gonna get more intense as I talk, so let's hope I can make it through. The tortilla is really, really good. It's a little bit soft and a little bit crunchy at the same time. The pork is nice and tender. There's sauce on top, and I can't tell the difference between the sauce in the pork and the sauce on top, but something's really sweet. But then you have the really, really spicy contrast. So yeah, it's quite delicious. I don't know how authentic it is, but it doesn't really matter. It's really good.
You know how excited I am right now? I know Anna said like we haven't tried Mexican, or had Mexican I should say, in a very long time, but oh man, it smells like my favorite thing already, so let's give it a go. I got Anna's other half. I didn't take a bite yet, if you happen to be wondering. Oh, that is spicy. Oh, that is really coming on. Now you said that right. Whew. Pork, like Anna said, super tender, and you cannot beat a corn tortilla. I don't care what anybody says. If you get tacos, there has to be corn tortillas, and one of the tricks, believe it or not, but a good taco that's, especially like Mexican taco, authentic taco, is no cheese. And I don't think there's any cheese on this at all. It's just really good, but the very predominant flavor is that spice level. All right, so I'm feeling pretty full, and the video, well, we might have to end it right now.
No, I actually have a big list of foods, and we gotta get through them, so suck it up.
You got much more of an appetite than I do today.
Apparently, yeah.
All right, okay,
Yeah.
I'm up for it too. Let's see what the next place has to offer. Whoa, has the environment changed? It's really loud here, so I hope you guys can hear me. But look what we have. We have 2 beef, I believe these are beef, and these are pork. I believe Vici translates to something like little smalls. It's kind of a fun thing to say, but I watched them cook it back there, and it's on the grill, and it just looks like it's glistening, and it's very smoky, and it smells delicious in here, for the record. So, we also have some yellow sauce. Well, I'm gonna assume that's some mustard, but before I try that, I'm just gonna try the beef on its own. Let's Let's see what it's like. Wow, the flavor of that packs. This is beautiful, beautiful taste. Wow, that just hits you like right, oh, the flavor just comes right at you. That is the beef, and it's cooked slowly. It took a little while for this to come out, but there's some charred marks on there as well, and it gives that little that little burnt taste. And we always say that we just love it. Now let's see what it's like with some mustard, because I can't even imagine how this could be better. But I assume if there's some sauce, wow, there's still steam coming off that. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up. But let's try it with some of that mustard sauce. Oh, wow. Oh, that's just divine. Oh, that rounds it out. Oh, that's perfect. So now here we are. We have this delicious, delicious meat, beef in this case, and then you pair it with this mustard. What a combo it makes. It's just very savory, and there's some spices in there as well, and just, you know, when you cook it slow like that, you can't beat it. This is delicious. And there's a pork one, and I'm gonna try to convince Anna to try the pork one over here in just a moment.
Whew, wow, that's a lot of juice coming out of there. I'm not sure if Trevor mentioned that these are actually a Romanian dish, and they asked us as we ordered, or they suggested actually, that we should get some Romanian cheese with it, and I thought maybe that it would be stuffed with the cheese, but the cheese is on the side, so I'm just gonna add it kind of to it and then dip it in that mustard. That's delicious. The meat isn't like, it's very meaty, but in a nice way. Like there's not a ton of spices, I would say, added to it. Then you add the mustard, like really the mustard and the cheese are what add the extra flavor to it. So it's really, really delicious.
All right, well, believe it or not, we got one more thing left in us. Look at this cute little place.
Yeah, it's adorable. We've been walking by it like every day, but it's only open in the evening, so we haven't had the opportunity to try it.
It almost looks like a train cart or something like that.
It smells amazing. So it said it was a pancake place. It's kind of a crepe place, I would say, technically, and you can get different fillings. And I don't know if you guys were watching the last video when we were eating Romanian food, but we were talking about desserts, because we don't often do it, but we're doing it 2 videos in a row. And I was saying how much I love chocolate. Well, this isn't exactly chocolate, but we got it with Nutella, which is one of my favorite things ever on this planet.
First thing you said to me is like, can we get it with Nutella?
Yeah.
Of course, I have to agree.
Mm-hmm.
Question is it good?
I feel like you can put Nutella in pretty much anything. You put it in cardboard and I'd probably love it. The pancake is nice and fluffy, but really thin, like it doesn't overtake the Nutella too much, so it really is just like a very, very thin, yummy pancake, a little bit of Nutella, and some yummy sugar on top.
Oh, this smells ridiculous. So I don't know why I always need convincing. Oh, I don't always need convincing when there's Nutella involved, but Anna's right away, she was like, can we get Nutella? Can we get Nutella? Can we get Nutella? There was lots of different kinds as well. I was like, sure, why not? Let's get Nutella. It's not that bad. And then I smell Nutella and I forget what it's all about. Oh, are you serious right now? I don't want to talk. I don't want to tell you guys what this is like. I always think I am not a chocolate dessert person. I always say that. I mean, who doesn't love chocolate? I love chocolate. But I always go for like apple pie or caramel or cinnamon first. Like if you give me the choice, I always go for that. When I have Nutella, I forget how glorious it is. And this was a good decision today. Anna made the right decision. She always makes the right decision. I usually make the wrong decision, but so good. What a way to end the day. I don't even know how much we ate, but we're probably gonna collapse after this, and tomorrow we might have to eat salads, well, all day, or maybe for all next week as well. Well, that was delicious, and someone is still finishing up the remains, but wow, what a day of street food. We ate way more than I thought we could.
Yeah, I don't feel too bad though.
Well, I don't feel too bad, but we had like, I don't know, 6 or 7 dishes. I'm sure some of you guys are going like, how'd they do that? We did this all in one day, and now for the next day, at least tomorrow, we have to do salads.
Maybe the next week. Maybe.
True. I'm sure, I don't even know how many calories that was, but
Don't even think about that.
I don't want to know, but that's all right. But we will say this was one of our favorite street food tour days ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this just comes with a city of this size, right? Like Bucharest here in Romania just has everything.
Yeah, and you said a city this size, but I think the food game here is like pretty
It
high.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's elevated. Now, speaking of food, if you haven't watched our last video, we were trying traditional Romanian food. So if this is your first time coming in here and you're going, why haven't you eaten that? We did. Check out the last video. In the next video, we're going to be heading to the north of Romania. We're going to Brașov. It's not that north, but we're going to be working our way north.
Transylvania.
Oh, Transylvania. We hear there's some Dracula stuff going on in this country. We'll see. It'll be a lot of fun to explore. If you got this far in the video, make sure to hit the like button and leave us a comment. We already told you who we are, but if you got this far, it probably means you like it. So we'd love to hear from you guys. But I think that's going to do it for now.
All right, guys, that's it.
From Bucharest, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.
Oh,